Hi guys, look what I got. I got another Sunday. I really gotta stop eating these every day, but they're so good. It's an apple cider donut sundae. I'm like addicted to it. But I made a new Instagram. It's Haight, HAIGHT _ Ally, ALLY. So if you guys want to follow me, please follow me on that. And then I will continue this video when I get home under the ring light and stuff. Love you. Hi guys. My name is Allie. If you don't know me, I am a heroin addict trying to get some recovery under my belt. I just wanted to film like in front of my my altar, but you can't really see it because of the video, but that's okay. Last night, I tried to record this video so many times. Like when I tell you, I think like 4 times I tried to record this video, and it just wasn't coming out right. So it was about long-term relationships and how to, like, you know, what types of things happen and how to keep them healthy. So I have been in a 3-year relationship myself, which may seem long to people, which may not seem long to some people, but to me, it's my longest relationship, and I definitely have gained a lot of knowledge from being in a relationship this long. I think the first step really in a long relationship is that you have to recognize that they are, hold on, let me turn on another light. I feel like it's so dark. That work? Okay, anyway, I don't know if it worked or not, but I just feel like it's so dark from that angle, you know? Maybe I'll do it from this angle. Okay, this angle makes me happy. Okay, so move her closer too. So, like, I feel like the first step in beginning to be in a long relationship, or like your relationship is blossoming and it is, you know, the years are getting up there. The first step is accepting that your partner is going to grow and change. If you like chastise your partner and get mad at them for maybe, you know, practicing something new. Maybe they were a gymnast their whole life and now they have been, you know, maybe they want to do cross country running. I'm just making stuff up. You know, allow people to change and grow, and allow yourself to change and grow with that person as well. That is like a really big part of a relationship working. Another tip is listening. It sounds so obvious, but it's actually not. A lot of the times we get caught up in our daily lives, our jobs, the things that make us angry, the things that annoy us, the things that we want to change, you know, how much money we make. All of those things get piled up in our heads, and we forget that we have a partner who is going through something exactly like we are. And, you know, that could make your partner feel alone, or vice versa. That could be why you're feeling alone. Maybe they're focused on, you know, bills, money. They're focused on keeping, you know, food in the fridge. Maybe they're focused on stress at work. It could be so many things, but it goes back and forth. So listening is very important. When your partner gets home, asking them how their day was and actually listening to them, actually listening to what they have to say and giving them advice. Maybe they're having a problem with a coworker at work. Maybe they're struggling to get their work done. Maybe, it could be so many things. So listening is definitely important. Another tip, choose your battles. Not everything needs an argument. I'm going to say this though. If you're like me in my relationship, you are going to argue a lot. Well, me and my boyfriend argue a lot, and I think we clash because deep down we are a lot alike inside. We are a lot alike inside deep down. But when we're fighting, it seems like we're opposites. But deep down inside, we really know that we are alike, and that is why we clash and we fight a lot. And, just because people fight a lot doesn't mean that it's a bad relationship. It doesn't mean that. It depends on how much fighting, what kind of fighting it is. Is it physical? Is it, hurting? Is it tormenting your brain? Or is it little bickering fights that just are really annoying? So figure out which kind of fighting it is, and if it's that type of fight that you can handle. So me and my boyfriend will fight about little things. Most times little things. We have fought about big things before, and they were bigger fights. But we have gotten through every fight, no matter what, big, small. And that's the thing about a long relationship. You have to know that you are going to argue. Sometimes you're going to go through long spouts of arguing. Maybe you'll argue for a month straight. Like me and Travis have argued for a month straight. I swear to you, we probably have, and we still stayed with each other. It all comes down to love, basically. If you love that person, you don't want to leave that person no matter what. You love, the little things about them, everything they are. You love that, how their past has made them who they are today, and what their morals are and what they value. And your values and morals are the same, and you can agree on a lot of those things, then your relationship will last. And if you can get through those arguments and realize that at the end of the day, you're arguing because you love each other. You're arguing not for who's right, who's wrong. You're arguing to make things right with each other. At the end, you want things to be right. You don't want things to be all messed up and wrong. That's not why you're arguing. You're arguing because you love each other and you want to stay together. That's why you're arguing. So remember that. You're on each other's team. You're not on a different team than your partner. You both want, you should both want the same thing. If you're on the same team and you know that your partner still wants you, you're both on the same team, the arguing should always, at the end of the night, should always end in, no matter what, going to sleep. Even if you fought till 5 a.m., 6 a.m., till 8 a.m., God forbid, you come home, you lay down, you snuggle together, you wake up, and everything's okay. As long as, you get all that fighting out, all those feelings out that you needed to get out, make sure it ends with, the one fact is, I love you and I'll choose you over everything. And that will keep a relationship going. I get that a lot. I hear that a lot. How have you been in a relationship for so long? I can never find a good guy. I can never, something is always wrong with me, or something is always wrong with them. A lot of the times you have to work on yourself first. In my circumstance, I got lucky. I got really lucky. I was in the worst position in my entire life when I had met Travis. At that point in my life, that was the worst position I had been in. Now I have been in worse positions than that one, but at that time in my life, I was in the worst position I've been in. I was severely depressed. I was severely, using alcohol to depress that. I was using drugs to depress that. I was very hurt. I was a very hurt little girl. I really was. I was a lost soul, and my little lost soul had found Travis Bowe's little lost soul, and we became little lost souls together. That kind of makes me want to cry, but oh my god, I feel like a baby. But it's so true. So yeah, like, I got really, really lucky in my relationship, because we know a lot. We can understand each other. All we have to do is take one look at each other, and we know what's wrong. We know what's going on, It's just, we know each other very well, and we know each other so well that we know that neither of us are going nowhere unless something very terrible happens and one of us does something that is very unforgivable. But other than that, we forgive, and we fight and we forgive. We fight and we forgive. It's a constant battle that you're going to have to go through if you want a long relationship. A lot of relationships end over one fight. Like, think of little teenagers. They have a little fight. They break up. That's usually, that's what people do. They can't just come to a middle ground. They can't come to a middle ground and compromise, like, okay, I feel this way, you feel that way. I respect the way you feel, and you respect the way I feel. Let's move on. Okay, let's agree to disagree. And I love you, and I want to stay with you anyway, even though you don't agree with me. I hope I'm making sense. But, yeah, so back to the thing I get a lot. How do you find someone that you can stay with for a long time? I always tell girls it's always the young ones, you need to focus on yourself first. My situation was lucky. I don't condone what I did. I went fresh out of a 2-year relationship, fresh into finding Travis and falling into love with him. I do not recommend that to anybody. That is unhealthy for most people. For me, it really saved me from a lot of, I did a lot of bad things in our relationship, but it saved me from a lot worse things, I believe. And I feel like women should work on themselves first. Work on loving yourself first. Stop going out there looking for men to pay attention to you. Love you first. Find clothes that fit your body right. Find clothes that you feel sexy in. Wear, a nice makeup, a nice, easy makeup look every day that you look bomb in, that accentuates all of your features, Wear your hair down and out. Guys love long hair. I'm not just saying, like, how to get a guy, but, like, bait a guy. I'm just saying, like, do things that make you feel sexy and feel good. Decorate your home the way that makes that when you come home and you look at it, it feels like home inside. Make your own self, your vessel, feel like home, to where you don't need anybody else. You don't need anybody else, but you would like a person to share a life with. You would like a person to build with. You would like a person to, go on this journey in life with. So, yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about the long relationship thing. Like I told you, I tried making this video 3 times last night, and I'm glad that I messed up all times, because I wasn't in the right state of mind. And now this morning I can think a lot more clearly and think about the stuff and the information that I'm saying to you. It might take a few bad, shitty relationships until you find the one for you. And I promise you, when you find the one, you will know it deep down in your core. Because there will be no question whether you're going to be with this person forever. I always thought that. How will you know that you're going to be with somebody for a long time? Maybe not forever, but for a long time. You can feel it in your stomach, you can feel it in your body, you can feel it in your heart, that I could see myself being with this person for a very long time. And you'll know that you don't belong with that person if you know deep inside, even if you don't want to believe it. Most girls will be with guys who are cheating on them, treat them badly, hit them, do things that are not healthy to do in a relationship. Girls will accept that because they don't want to be alone. They accept that as love. They have never had real love before. So they accept that as love. But deep down inside, even though they stick up for their man every time he hits them, they stick up for their man every time he cheats on them, they know deep down inside that that man is not right for them. But they do not want to be alone. And that is real talk. Don't be one of those girls, because those guys are just wasting your time. They're wasting your time and another guy's time, who will make you feel like the most beautiful girl in the world. And I promise you, this guy is going to be attractive. You're going to love the way he looks. You're going to love everything about him, and you're going to know it deep down inside. That's how you're going to know. You're going to feel it. And you may have that feeling about somebody, right now, but think of the little things they do. Are those things good? Are they correct? I don't know. Good and correct aren't the words to say. Do those things align with what you want to put up with for years? Do those things align with a long relationship? Probably not. But if you're patient enough, you work on yourself enough, start eating healthy, start working out. I'm talking like I should take this advice too. Start working on yourself, and I swear to you, the good guy will come to you. The long relationship will come to you. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you soon. I have another story time coming up, another crazy story time, so hopefully I'll get to that soon. But I love you guys so much. Please like this video. Comment down below if you have any questions. I have a new Instagram. It's Haight_A. Haight is spelled HAIGHT_A. That's my username on Instagram. I had to make a new one because my old one got hacked by some scrub. And my Facebook, you guys already know, Ally-Haight. I always link it down below. I don't have an OnlyFans anymore. I deleted the OnlyFans. It was coming between me and my relationship, so I deleted it. No more of that. But I don't put down any girl that wants to do OnlyFans. I don't put it down, girl. Don't get that bread. But between me and my boyfriend, I would not put that between me and my boyfriend. If you're single and you want to do that, get that bread, girl. But anyway, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to support my dreams. Thank you so much. Love you.